Hey everybody, Don here again. Well, those of you who follow my channel know that last year I shot my big buck at CJ's farm, and I hunted from a couple of elevated deer stands that he had over there, as well as a ground blind. I actually shot the buck from a ground blind. But you also know that a couple weeks ago I was gifted all the lumber to build an elevated deer blind by my friends Tim and Rick over at Two Brothers Outdoors. Um, so I brought that lumber home. Time to get this project started. It's Memorial Day weekend. Today, I am just going to build the base. It's going to be a little bit different than theirs. I'm using elevator brackets, pressure treated 4x4s for the legs, and pressure treated 2x6s for the base itself. The dimensions are going to be 6'6" by 6'6". The box itself is going to be 6'6" high in the front and 6 foot in the back. They use hatch style, floor hatch style entry with ladders that go up in the middle of their blinds. I'm not going to do that. That was just too tough on my knees. So I'm going to be having a back wall door. Start off with a ladder, but eventually, because I'm only going like 4 feet high, I hope to put in a set of stairs. So stick around. Today, I'm going to be building the platform, the base, and maybe I'll get it moved out to the area by the food plot, but maybe not. We'll see. Stick around. I got sidetracked for a little while. Had to run to the lumber yard. So I'm gonna cut two of these 2x6s, 6'6", and two of them 6'3". Always wear safety glasses. So I've got 6'6" box, 6'3" on the ends, 6'6" on the outside. I'm gonna screw them together with these structural deck screws. These elevator brackets for the legs. I got these on Amazon. I can't remember who made them, but they are heavy duty. And I think the angle is about 8 degrees. So when I put these up, my footprint is going to be a little bit bigger than 6 by 6. So you look at these things, they've got a compound angle. Oh, there you go. So it comes this way a little bit and it goes that way a little bit. I'm going to measure those so they're about the same distance, and then I'm going to put a little reinforcement here just to lock that in nice and tight. And then I'm also going to put a couple of 2x4s, rough cut 2x4s in here, so I'll be just about 2 foot on center because I'm going to be decking this with 1-inch pine boards. So I have 4 8-foot 4x4s. What I'm going to do is I'm going to cut them, 2 of them in half, and use those. They'll be right at 4 foot, and they'll fit inside this bracket. And then the other 2 I'm going to use for when I build my little addition off the back, little landing, so to speak, for the stairs. Perf. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put each of these right in the corner. And I've got some lag bolts. I'm going to put 4 in each one to start. And what I make things a little bit easier, got the impact driver and a 9/16 attachment. I might drill a hole just to start each one. Let's do that. Like I said, I have my impact driver to drive in these lug nuts. I'm just going to drill a pilot hole just so I can get those things started easier. Oh yeah. This is the way to go. I'd have been out here for hours trying to do it with a ratchet. So the platform is 6'6" by 6'6". My footprint on the ground is going to be 8 foot by 8 foot. I got to go out and make sure I have that. I may have to do a little more excavating. Hang tight. Well, here's the spot where I'm going to put it. And I need 8 by 8. Let's see what I got. I might have to cut that little tree down. I'd like to be right back about this far back. So I got room, but I'm gonna have to come out here and do some digging. Basically, I'm gonna be looking at the pond, but you know, I'm gonna have a 4 foot wide window, so I'll be able to swivel way over here and look here. I want to leave these branches here. I'm probably gonna have to cut that little bit of hemlock out of there. I'll cut these branches that are coming out this way, and then that's about all I'm gonna have to cut. So, all right, let's go put the rest of that thing together and see if we can get it out here. All right, well, I may have overbuilt it a little bit, but I used some of the 2x4s, the rough cut 2x4s that Tim and Rick gave me. Now, I'm gonna move the saw and see if I can flip this thing over. Might have to use the tractor. And then I'm gonna see if I can pick it up with the tractor. I have to move the boat. The boat's in the way. So I'm gonna jump in the truck, move the boat, and then I'll see if I can flip this thing over with the tractor. Phew, that was a bit of a chore. We got it. Well, it took me the better part of a day, but I've got the platform built, at least the base of it. The leg's on, and it's out of the garage, which is a big plus. It's tough working solo, especially trying to move something like this. But I think tomorrow, well, no, not tomorrow. I got the boat hooked up. Me and my buddy Bobby are going fishing tomorrow. But Monday, I think I'll be able to figure out a way to lift it up with the tractor and get it out to the spot. Yeah, good start to part 1. We'll see you on part 2. Well, that was easier than I thought. You know, when you're doing this kind of stuff solo, it can sometimes be a challenge. But the platform, the base, once I put the deck on it, then it'll be a platform. The base is done. It's out near the spot. There's the spot right there. But I've got a little groundwork to do still. And then we'll be ready for phase 2. Phase 2 will be putting the deck on, and then I'm going to start putting the walls up. Should be fun. I think I might get Karen to help me on some of that. We'll see you next time.